Hey, what's up, Diamonds? It's your boy, Christopher Doc Reed, your favorite relationship and life coach out here. One more again, telling you what your father didn't tell you and your mother did not know. Listen, so many of you empaths, you feel like the narcissist is always winning. They come out smelling like a rose no matter what happens, okay? Now, they never seem to take any responsibility for anything that they do. They never show any sympathy. However, empaths, on the other hand, you have to feel everything. You feel every incidence of gaslighting. You feel the silent treatment. You feel triangulation, the name calling. You feel it all. All your emotional nerve endings are fully exposed. Okay. Now, you feel like, why do you have to always be the weak one? All right. You're doing the time after the narc committed the crime. Like, where's the justice in this? All right. And all they're going to do is move on to love bomb their next victim, right? They don't even skip a beat. They don't even take a pause. Matter of fact, they're grooming the next victim while they're actually with you. All right. So, like I said, you don't see no justice in this. How is this fair? You feel like you are cursed. Okay. Like, for what reason did God not like you that he had to make you an empath? All right. Because you are trapped 24/7 in your feelings and you're tired of feeling so weak and so vulnerable. Okay. Now, if this sounds like you at all, my question to you is the narc really getting away with anything? One of the things that we know about narcissists is they are cursed with perpetual shame. And what they have to do is they have to create a false, attractive outside exterior to hide a horribly emotionally disfigured inside. Okay. See, when they look at themselves, they see a very emotionally detestable creature. Imagine, if you will, all right, face burned and distorted and face contorted. But this is what you see on the outside. Now, would you want to live like that? If every time you looked in the mirror, that's what you saw, I wouldn't. I'll pass on that. Okay. Now, they are terrified to be seen for who they really are. You, however, you get to see the shame behind closed doors. You get to see the insecurities. You get to see their self-hatred. You get to see them lose their self in a bottle of liquor every night because they are trying to dull themselves and not feel the pain of the shame. They show you the ugly side. Absolutely. Because they're terrified to be who? Their true self. All right. However, you, on the other hand, you have the courage to be 100% you wherever you are. You're an empath wherever you go. You feel wherever you go. Scripture says this: God gives grace to the humble. So you're not out here lifted up and prideful and trying to be something that you're not. God is giving you grace. There is strength. Okay, your strength is made perfect, or I should say God's strength is made perfect in your weakness, in your vulnerability. Okay. Now, that sounds like a good deal to me. All right. I can be vulnerable. I can be going through a moment of weakness, but God, his strength is made perfect in me. Oh yeah, sign me up for that 24/7. All right. So the reality is, when you're weak, you're actually strong. But for the narc, what the scripture says, pride goes before a fall. Pride, that arrogant, smug look, all right, that the narcissist has. Okay, sir, you're going to be falling soon. All right. And let me tell you this. Jesus was an empath. I've said this before. All right. His strength was his ability to be an empath, his empathy. All right. The thing with you, guess what? You just need some boundaries. That's all. Okay. You, as an empath, you are God's heart. Listen to me clearly. You are God's heart walking around on the earth. All right. If you're in the same company as Jesus, you're in great company. Please never forget that. But if you're feeling this, okay, if you're feeling that you have fully been cursed because you're an empath, if you're saying you always feel like the narcissist is winning, okay, and if you're saying I hate being so weak, let me tell you this. So what I need you to do, reach out to me, go to my website, christopherreed.org, so I can help teach you how coaching can help you, all right, to walk in your strength, in your power, okay, as an empath with boundaries, all right? Also, join me every Wednesday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in my closed Facebook group, The Diamond Mind, where I'm always talking about the stuff that matters to you. Yesterday, we talked about how setting boundaries, okay, when you have to set boundaries with takers and losers. God, Lord, you have to set boundaries with takers and users. Okay, because see, a lot of you who are empaths, you are givers. And what happens with givers? You attract takers and users. They just come around like flies because you're so used to giving out, giving out, giving out. Guess what? It's like the bread line. All right. It's like the soup kitchen. Oh yeah, go ahead. She's always giving. And you have to learn how to have discretion with that. It's okay to be a giver. It's okay to love to be a giver, but you have to have some discretion with who you choose to give to. Okay. If you want to hear that, go to my website, christopherreed.org, learn how to join the Facebook group. Also, the video series, Why He Married Her Instead of You. Listen, when I interviewed these men, I told them, listen, I want you to give it straight, no chaser. Why do you fall in love with this woman versus this woman? What is it that women don't know that they need to know as it relates to why men make certain decisions? So if you also want to see that, go to my website and check out that video series as well. I'll find out how to get it. All right. So listen, I'm out of here. And if you're an empath, please believe it. You are 100% blessed. All right. And you have strength. Okay. And you just have to know how to tap into it. All right.